In recent weeks, as well as being, at one point, the richest person in the world, Elon Musk has been actively promoting cryptocurrencies on his Twitter account thanks to his stake in the electric car company, Tesla. Hey guys, welcome to our channel. In today's video, we will be talking about Tesla accepting Bitcoin as payment. But before we dive in, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to our channel. With no further delay, let's get started. Some say that it was just a playful meme-heavy troll from the quirky Musk and of relatively little real-world value. But apparently, this week, Musk engaged Tesla himself in repairing his cryptocurrency. The company, which is valued more highly on the stock market than virtually all the other major car companies in the world put together, also said that it would start accepting Bitcoin as a direct payment from customers for new vehicles. Electric automaker Tesla said Monday that it has invested about $1.5 billion in Bitcoin and expects to start accepting the digital currency soon as payment for its high-end vehicles. Bitcoin's price rose 15.4% to around $44,500 on Monday in response to Tesla's announcement, according to Coinbase. Elon Musk, a California-based electric car manufacturer, has announced a new plan for filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, believes that its investment in digital currency and other alternative reserve assets may increase. Elon Musk wrongly accused a British diver who helped save the Thai cave in 2018 and blamed Musk's intervention for being a pedo. He was prosecuted and fined by U.S. financial regulators for fraud in securities after he casually implied on Twitter that he was about to take Tesla off the stock market. He helped light up the GameStop mania just last month. The list is going on and on. Yet, this real-world promotion of cryptocurrencies through Tesla's balance sheet is still the most outlandish and potentially risky step. Tesla's board of directors signed off on Bitcoin's investment, but observers note that it looks very much like a decision made by Chief Executive Musk. It's not hard to see why. Corporations usually store their spare cash in secure assets, such as government bonds, not cryptocurrencies. It is not unknown for companies to purchase shares of other companies, even rivals, but investing such a large amount in a cryptocurrency is unheard of and highly risky. Despite the term, cryptocurrencies are not considered to be currencies by most economists and analysts. This is because, with their worth not underpinned by anything other than the confidence of their owners in their value, their price is enormously unpredictable. They are not a stable store of value, a viable medium of trade, or a functional unit of account, the three classic functions of a currency. In its regulatory filing, Tesla also claimed that the Bitcoin arrangement would not cover the funds required to maintain Tesla's operating liquidity, i.e., the cash it needs for day-to-day running costs. But this merely strengthens the idea that this is a bet made by Tesla's founder using the money of the company, or perhaps of the shareholders. Tesla may be in cash today with $19 billion in cash on its balance sheet. Almost half of that occurred last year when the firm capitalized on a seven-fold rise in its share price in 2020 to collect $12 billion in new capital from the market. In that sense, a 1.5 billion Bitcoin stitch might not seem so dangerous. Yet, as recently as 2 years ago, Tesla was close to bankruptcy, with its cash reserves plummeting to just $2.5 billion. And the number is also approximately equivalent to the amount Tesla invested in research and development in 2019. Is this really a wise use of the surplus cash of the company? And, on a related note, Musk tweeting to 46 million followers and fans about the benefits of Bitcoin when secretly purchasing the commodity is arguable grounds for an official market manipulation inquiry. Is this really something that the Tesla board should be courting? The surge, fueled by Monday's announcement, added more than $100 billion to the value of all the Bitcoins mined in the world. It seems doubtful that Musk just did this to make a fast buck. He might honestly believe, as some others do, that cryptocurrencies are the future of money, and that Bitcoin and others will eventually turn into real currencies, with steady value and widespread use as payments. It is likely that he thinks that the major high-profile corporate investment by a company like Tesla is what is needed to get cryptocurrencies into the mainstream. His tweets on this subject were not particularly enlightening. In December, he suggested that Bitcoin is almost as crap as fiat money. which explicitly does not mean that Bitcoin is superior. Bitcoin has attracted fans for its scarcity and stability, but the volatile digital currency is still not commonly used to pay for goods and services. It was mainly a store of value, like gold, with some small traders like Overstock accepting Bitcoin for payment. It is often used by those distrustful of the financial system or criminals attempting money laundering. It is uncertain if other major corporations will follow Tesla's lead in investing in or accepting Bitcoin for transactions. A vehicle is a large investment that could make Bitcoin a better fit to pay for it, but the crazy price fluctuations in Bitcoin could pose a major risk to any retailer who wanted to accept it. It was wise for Tesla to announce that it will see its investment in Bitcoin as an alternative asset. That's certainly appropriate because Bitcoin might be more accepted as a currency, but it's not cash, said Anthony Michael Sabino, a law professor at St. John's University. Tesla is in a unique position to embrace digital currencies for payment, as the automaker does not rely on a network of independent dealerships to sell its cars, unlike conventional car companies like General Motors and Ford. It certainly seems that, beyond embracing it as a store of value for its own trust or assets, it also appears that Musk is embracing it as a transactional tool, said Michael Venuto, co-portfolio manager of the Amplified Transformational Data Sharing Fund, an exchange-traded fund that aims to invest in digital currency technologies. Venuto holds a small amount of Bitcoin with its fund, but mainly invests in companies that build on those innovations. Even with Tesla's help, it could take some time for those who made money to invest in Bitcoin to use it to buy a vehicle. The executive director of insights at Edmunds.com does not expect it to become normal because most people take loans to buy or lease their cars and don't pay in cash. Said plus, most people at the moment would not be comfortable taking cryptocurrency risks on such an expensive purchase, Jessica Caldwell said. Other analysis claim it's just a matter of time until Bitcoin becomes more commonly used in transactions. Richard Lyons, a professor of finance at the University of California at Berkeley, said, "I think the trend is inexorable, predicting that Bitcoin and other digital currencies will gradually become transactional currencies within the next 5 years. It won't happen immediately." It remains to be seen if Tesla would have a decisive competitive advantage in accepting Bitcoin. The automaker might simply invest in Bitcoin because Musk has been known to have electric tastes. Elon launched the Tesla car into space to demonstrate the payload capabilities of his SpaceX rocket venture. Similar to Tesla, Virginia-based MicroStrategy Inc. reported in August that it would use some of the surplus cash in its balance sheet to invest in alternative assets such as Bitcoin. So far, the move has paid off. As of February 2nd, the market analytics firm said it had kept 71,079 Bitcoins that had been acquired for a total price of $1.15 billion since last summer. Using a value of $44,500, these Bitcoins are worth $3.16 billion. MicroStrategy shares have risen 660% since the August launch, but the shares are vulnerable to price fluctuations in Bitcoin. They closed down 29% on Monday at $1,041. Tesla, headquartered in Palo Alto, announced its first annual net profit in 2020, and its stock soared to make it the world's most successful automaker. Tesla entered the S&P 500 late last year, making up around 2% of the benchmark index at a valuation of $824 billion. So, the funds that follow the S&P 500 now have some Bitcoin exposure, however limited they may be. More recently, he's been posting memes in favor of Dogecoin, which is a cryptocurrency specifically built as a joke and which, unlike Bitcoin, has an infinite supply. Musk might just be enjoying himself, inflating a bubble, doing it because he can, and knowing that if it all crashes, he won't be badly financially harmed. But many others who buy into Bitcoin because one of the richest individuals in the world and the most celebrated business leaders is promoting it are unlikely to be so financially isolated if the bubble bubbles up. And many wonder if this kind of bizarre speculation in seemingly ever upward spiraling stocks encompassing both Bitcoin and Tesla's own shares means that the cycle is in its euphoric stage and that the end of the party is getting closer. And with that, it's time to end the video. We hope this session was informative. Do let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for more content just like this one and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to smash that like button and also press the bell icon to get notified about our new videos. Until then, fellas.